This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
There is a podcast no one asked for. A podcast you never knew you didn't want. 3 beers in. This is the podcast.
I anticipate a deeply religious experience.
Hey everybody, welcome to another year of 3 Beers In. Woo! Say another year because this is our anniversary episode. So thankful that everybody is able to join. Yeah, so this is Ross, and with us tonight is the local IPA aficionado, Clint.
Hey, that's not what I am, no.
And the man who is the reason they closed the last Blockbuster in Oregon. Cutter.
Hello, everybody.
I'm not sure how to take that.
I don't know how to take that either. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Is it because you stopped shopping at that Blockbuster?
I guess. Must have been.
Like, why else would it close?
I kept on bringing the movies back.
Oh, because of the biohazard. I get
the
it.
mankini.
Yeah.
Basically. Anyway, yeah, so you guys know what we're doing tonight?
I have a vague idea.
Well, I don't know, Ross. What are we doing tonight?
Well, it's our third anniversary, right?
No, it's the second
anniversary.
Oh, is that wood?
Was wood the second one?
Oh, I got wood.
Is it wood or is it beer?
Beer. I think it's beer.
Okay, we got beer.
I think every anniversary is beer for us.
Yeah. So tonight we got mystery growlers.
Mystery growlers.
Everybody brought a growler from some different place. Well, maybe different place. I don't know.
Different place. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
All we know is that we all got ours tonight.
Yes, we did.
Just
and that
all know where Cutter got his.
Yeah, we all know where I got mine from.
Yeah.
If you saw it.
Well, I don't know what either of y'all brought.
It's true.
Okay, so who's going to go first? How do we decide?
We can go first with mine because mine's on the table right now.
It is.
It is on the table right now.
Do
So.
you want to pour yours
Default.
first?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Actually, we should probably kind of gauge where the heft of everybody's beer.
Heft?
Mine's light.
Mine's pretty light.
Okay, mine's medium.
Maybe filling, but light.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Got a nice pop on that.
Yeah.
Pop one off. There you go. Pop it off.
I'm intrigued now.
What do you think, Joel?
I think I know what style it is.
Oh my goodness. This is... Oh yeah, by the way, Joel's not here.
Before you could guess, Joel is not here.
This is really full.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she said.
I didn't expect them to fill it up this much.
Well, you gotta cap it on the foam.
Oh, that's
There you
looking
go.
pretty Pilsner.
Yep.
German-style pills.
Yellow lager.
That
is
that
super
might be-
clear.
that might be
the native. Ooh, yeah.
That might be Kolsch.
Carl Kolsch, maybe.
Carl Kolsch. That's St. Elmo, right?
That is.
Look at that pour. That's a good pour.
That's a good pour there, Ross.
Cheers,
All right,
gentlemen.
Cheers,
Happy anniversary.
gentlemen. Happy anniversary. This looks like the champagne of beers. Is this Miller High Life?
I only bring the best.
That is light.
That is Kolschy. I get
That's definitely
some
Kolsch.
sulfur in it.
Some sulfur.
Yeah. Flavor Dave knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What would be what's the sulfur flavor?
Just yeast.
Eggs.
Well, to me, it tastes like rubber. Like opening a new pair of shoes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see that.
The
Okay.
smell.
That's sulfur?
That could be from Dirty Hoses, though, right?
Well, it could be dirty lines, but
They're just called dirty hose.
but for light lagers, for me, I usually get that
$2 hose.
because it's the lager yeast usually that does it.
Because I can tell you, relative to what this beer normally tastes like, this is a little bit off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Carl Kolsch on this.
You're going Carl Kolsch.
I am St. Elmo's.
I want to say...
Could even be Hans Pils, but I'm going with Carl Kolsch.
I'm going to go out on a limb.
It's a little bit off
I'm going
from
to
what it
say...
usually is.
I'm going to say Live Oak Pills.
Oh,
That's what I'm going to go with.
wow.
Interesting. Do I reveal once we've finished our pints?
Well, I don't know. What should we do?
Give you some time to really mull it over?
I
or
guess we can do that.
second guess
Yeah.
yourselves, or, you know.
I already did that. I constantly do that.
It's definitely German in style. We all know that Clint doesn't like his Czech-style pills.
That is true.
He likes his German-style beers.
German,
There's
and it's a lager.
It's a lager
there's
for sure.
no Saaz hops in this.
There's zero Saaz hop.
There's very
All
little
noble
hops.
all the time.
Very little hops at all, I think. That's why I'm still going Kolsch. Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what else it could be.
He wouldn't revisit the
It could
converter
be.
Kolsch.
Wow. Converter Kolsch would.
I don't think it is. I've only had the Carl Kolsch once. It's been a year.
I've
since
had
I
it a
did
couple times.
But he got it at the Growler bar too. I'm assuming, just from everything else that was in the fridge.
Yes, I did get this from the Growler bar. I will
Okay.
say that much.
Okay.
So it could be anything.
It could be
It's
anything.
possible. Yeah, it's possible.
It is from Texas, I assume also.
It better
Yes,
be.
I will say it is from Texas.
Okay, good. I can't think of anybody else that would do a Kolsch. It's like, because it's definitely more Kolshy than pills.
I think so. It's lighter.
I'm with you on that. Yeah.
It's definitely not the nomadic Kolsch because that one's a lot sweeter. That one's more of a blonde, really.
It has a little more body to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm with you. I've moved my vote to the St. Elmo Carl Kolsch.
That's all I can think of.
Final answer. Final answer. I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm all
final.
in.
That's my guess.
It's the right style, not the right beer.
Oh
Damn.
man.
Okay.
Are they from Austin?
Yes.
They're from Austin. Okay.
Well, the Austin area.
Austin area.
Area.
The area.
Damn.
This metropolitan area. that
Have
all
we
live in.
mentioned the brewery? Yet?
Yes.
Oh, we have. Is it the nomadic?
No.
Negative.
Negative.
Where's no?
It's
True
from
Vine?
Texas. It's somewhat local.
Could it be the Gulf Kolsch?
Oh.
No, it's not the Gulf Kolsch.
It's not.
I was like Gulf Coast. In my opinion, I haven't had a whole
I've
bunch.
never had that one.
You haven't?
That's the Twisted X Kolsch.
It's okay.
It's rubbery. If you at least the few that I've had,
Mm-hmm.
the few that I've had have been pretty rubbery. I haven't had anything directly.
I've
from
heard there is a turning point at Twisted X, and now after that they've gotten better.
Is it
in the
before
recently.
or after the Fuego?
After.
After? I love
Yeah.
the Fuego.
Yeah.
I thought that was an underrated beer. It was spicy as all hell, but man, it was good. I enjoyed it.
They still have what? Don't they have a spiced one still?
I don't think so. Not that I know
Oh.
of.
Damn, I thought they
But
did.
the Fuego was one of the more interesting beers. This is the first chili beer I'd ever
Mm-hmm.
had. And it was the only one that I've ever had that like really punched you in the mouth with spice.
Kolsch in the area.
We've mentioned the brewery.
Barking Armadillo. No.
No, not Barking Armadillo.
It's not Whitestone Converter Kolsch?
Oh, it is.
What? No. No way.
Well, this is going to be real interesting then. I didn't go Converter Kolsch.
Nope.
Mine's also from Whitestone though.
Ah, you son of a...
You just. Oh, I guess we would see it on the.
Yeah, it's on the
Well, I was going to try
growler.
to pour it underneath,
Yeah.
so like I went up to Whitestone.
I walked into the Growler bar and was just like looking over. I think I made it to like the third screen.
Yeah.
And then it was like Converter Kolsch. I was like,
Yes, please.
done.
It's so good. It really is. You're right. It's
It is
not
a
as-
little off. It's
Well,
I think it's a little sweeter coming out of the can than what I'm tasting right now.
Maybe.
And there is a little bit of a different flavor to it out of their tap.
to me, especially when you get it from a place that's not the source, like you don't know how long the keg's been sitting there too.
Yeah.
There's also that.
It's it's Converter Kolsch. It hasn't been sitting there very long.
because everybody loves the converter
Yeah.
Kolsch.
That's right.
It's good. Shout out to Ryan at Whitestone.
Ryan. Brian.
Brian.
No, Ryan. It's Ryan.
So he'd be proud because he doesn't know his own beer either, from what I've understood.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty good that y'all were able to get the style pretty quick.
The color of it is what really gave it away.
Yeah.
And it's like when he said it's not hoppy enough, I was like, he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Because
not enough hops for...
Germans have a little bit of that
Yeah.
hops on there.
Well, I happen to have a little bit about Whitestone here
Oh, good, because like the 2 out of the 3 tonight.
from our 9th episode, I think, or 8th episode, maybe.
Is he done with the expansion out there?
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, because there's no longer seating in that barrel room.
Right.
So now it's just like tanks and tanks in there,
Nice.
which I think you can see through the window. I don't know, but
Yes, you can.
so
Let
Whitestone,
me go out there again.
we do.
I
Yeah,
was just out there.
son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
I saw him, but he looked like he was in a meeting, so I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. So Whitestone is located in Cedar Park on Whitestone Boulevard.
Correct.
Apparently, there's a large limestone quarry in Cedar Park. The stone is so ingrained in everyone's life, it's in their homes, the place they work, and now their beer. Limestone is a signature of the community, and that is what Whitestone Brewery is striving to be.
They actually put a little limestone powder into each and every one of their brews.
Well, for a Kolsch, that's not too bad because you want a little minerality in your beer.
That's true.
For a Kolsch. Oh, also, I have stuff about the converter Kolsch from the very same episode. Converter Kolsch is a year-round offering from Whitestone. They use Kolsch yeast along with Pilsner malt and noble German hops.
What is a Kolsch yeast?
It's
It's
yeast
literally
from Cologne.
named,
It's
but it's
for
like
Kolsch.
named
Yeah.
Kolsch yeast?
yeah. Well, there's a plethora of yeast out there. There's
Oh, I'm aware.
dozens upon dozens for every beer style and every beer in a style.
Right.
But yeah, Kolsch yeast is just manufactured to survive at those higher temperatures, at those the borderline ale lager temperatures,
Right.
and still provide a very clean beer
Yeah. Okay.
without a lot of fruit or any other flavors. So yeah, they use the Kolsch yeast, Pilsner malt, and noble German hops to brew a light, extremely clear, and crisp beer. At 4.7% ABV, it has a mild sweetness and a low earthy hop aroma. Its goal is to convert one taste bud at a time.
Converting one taste bud at a time.
I converted all of mine. It's always a solid
Well,
one.
yeah.
I still laugh that it's a staple in your fridge.
Yes.
You get angry because somebody takes your last one.
I also have stuff about Kolsch's, if you guys want to.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Kolsch's.
We're already here.
Kolsch.
Let's relive the 9th episode.
Yeah, it's just notes from that. Yeah, Kolsch is a style of beer brewed in Cologne, Germany.
That's how it's pronounced.
It is a clear top fermenting beer, warm fermented and then conditioned by lagering with a bright straw yellow hue similar to other beers brewed with Pilsner malt. So Kolsch means from Cologne. In Cologne, they have been brewing for at least 1,000 years, but back in 1603, the brewers of Cologne decided to forgo the lagering brewing methods that were so popular in Germany at the time, and passed a law stating that only top fermented ales were to be brewed. A law just as strict as the Bavarian purity law of 1516. No one's sure why they decided to go against the grain. Some believe that without refrigeration, they did not have the proper climate to fine-tune temperatures well enough for cold fermentation. Maybe they just wanted to be different. You know those crazy Germans? So free-spirited and moving to the beat of their own drummer. So what makes a Kolsch is defined by an agreement between members of the Cologne Brewery Association, also known as the Kolsch Convention. Kolsch Convention was started in 1986 to prevent foreign breweries from brewing faulty, fake, or watered-down Kolsch.
So can't a foreign brewery apply and get their beer
I don't believe
certified
so.
as a Kolsch?
There's very
'Cause I think it
few
still has to be
outside of
from-
the area. Yeah,
I would
it's
say
the
it still
area.
has to be from there.
I think we should probably take a bunch of converter Kolsch over to Cologne, Germany,
Yeah.
and be like,
This is what beer should taste like.
I'll say this. I think it's what beer should taste like.
Yeah.
this is what your beer should taste like
Yeah,
right here.
if you give me 5 minutes. So yeah, the next line, Kolsch Convention determines that Kolsch is not only a type of beer, but also a designation of origin. Kolsch can only be brewed and sold by breweries within 50 kilometers of Cologne, which I don't know how many miles that is, with the exception of breweries
Less than
that
50.
had been brewing Kolsch for many years before the Kolsch Convention. So there's some out there that are brewing Kolsch's that aren't in Cologne, but yeah.
Is it from the outskirts of town, or where does the 50 kilometers start?
From the heart
The
of
center.
downtown.
Yeah. That's what I would think. I don't know.
So there's just a big old string.
Just along this street here. I
Yeah.
think it radiates out. I don't know. Like a spider's web.
But yeah,
Whitestone's always a classic. They make some darn good beer.
Oh, they do. Yeah, they,
they
do.
do.
And their tap
Long
room's
Gone
really nice
Blonde.
too.
It is. That Boondoggle Brown.
The other beer they had at the Growler bar from Whitestone. Wait, no, maybe it wasn't. Who makes the nunchuck?
Yep, that was Whitestone.
Whitestone, yeah.
I almost
That's
got
a brown-
that tonight.
that's a brown-
I almost did.
That's a brown ale
yes, it is.
that they make.
Their Ray Ray is their hazy.
Hazy, yeah.
They have another one that's hazy too, don't they?
They had one that they
Keyboard
brewed with,
something, right?
yeah, Keyboard Warrior.
That's what it was.
Which on the Melted Snowman, he's drinking the Keyboard Warrior.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool. Or no, Keyboard Gangsta.
Keyboard Gangsta, that's what
Yeah,
it is.
that's what it is, yeah.
I wanted to get an IPA so bad. Maybe I
gross.
did. Maybe
I thought about it as well. That would have been so funny if we both showed up with IPAs.
I would have been like, you bastards.
Can't drink any of this.
It's like, what is this? It's an IPA. I'm done.
It's garbage, I tell you. Garbage.
Delicious garbage. Not really. Not always.
I will tell you, I've warmed up the IPAs a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm still not a huge fan, but I've warmed up.
I
Like
try them.
as we've talked about them more and how we never do them on the podcast. So like, let me just drink a few. It was
Yeah.
like my second most checked into style, and I'm Untapped this year.
Yeah. Well, you're trying to find the good one, or you're trying to expand your palate.
Yeah. I found some pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Some East Coast and some West Coast style. I like the ones that are kind of blended, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I think those are my favorite. Like,
The Lovely Day is a really good example. Theirs is actually pretty decent.
And Blurred Fox from 12 Fox.
I wish I would have went.
that was, yeah, either of you guys, if you had gone. It was fine, though. But yeah, they had a really good IPA. It was not West Coast, not East Coast, but yeah, blended in the middle. Really good with a pineapple popsicle.
Pineapple popsicle. That's something I haven't thought of with an IPA, is like putting like a fruited popsicle in there.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Thanks, 12 Fox.
Well, it wasn't their idea.
It
It
wasn't?
was mine. Patent pending.
Patent penny. Put a popsicle
they had
in
a-
your IPA.
They had a food truck, and they were selling popsicles.
Like, we gonna do this shit?
India Popsicle Ale.
There you go. That might be too
Patent
sweet.
pending.
Damn, gotta get that patent.
Gotta get that patent.
All right, who's next?
I'll go next to break up the Whitestone monotony.
Monotony.
Since we've gotten that far.
Monopoly.
Ooh.
Some pressure in there.
Kerpap.
Kerpap.
Let's see here. He's going to pour it. What color is it? Ooh, it's definitely a little bit darker. We should have done mine. It'd be really funny if
I thought
this
you
was a
said yours was
milkshake.
light.
It is.
That's a brown ale.
Drink it.
Is that a brown? There's
No.
an amber.
No,
Or is
just
it a red?
pour it, pass it, drink it.
That's a brown ale.
It is not a brown ale.
Looks like a brown ale.
You look like a brown ale.
I don't know. It's not. It's definitely not dark enough to be a brown.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
It actually looks like a Vienna lager.
Ooh, yeah.
It's definitely lagered.
I don't know.
Oh no, it's coffee. I'm getting coffee.
Coffee.
No. There's no coffee in that.
Oh, I do detect a bit of roastiness, coffee.
Roasty.
A
But
roasty.
no, it's a roasty flip. But it's malty. It's very, very malty on the nose.
To me, it's very coffee.
Oh,
Roasty.
yeah. There's some roastiness in there.
Yeah.
Definitely roasty.
Flavor.
It's not dark enough to be a black, a Schwarzbier. But it's not like hefty enough to be a brown. But it's too heavy to be. Oh, damn it. Let me take another sip.
Well, it's not an amber.
I don't know if you guys are gonna get it. I don't know. You've never
You
had.
visit a lot
You've
more
never
places.
had it.
I believe that.
It's local.
He went to the source. I'd ask if they distribute. Cleanse we knew they did because they had to get the keg.
They do keg.
How
They
are we
do
supposed
well,
to?
of course
well,
they keg.
How do we guess something we've never had before?
That we-
No man.
This process is
Yeah.
flawed.
my gut says, is it available on tap now?
Oh, yeah, of course.
He just went and got it today.
Yeah, but he has connections.
This is a brown. Oh, I see. Like if he went to Hop Squad and got something that hasn't been put on tap
exactly.
And, oh, I see. Yeah.
I was
No,
like, is it-
I didn't do
'cause
that.
They were talking about. I was talking to them the other day about a brown
Well, they were doing an amber and a Cascadian ale, I believe.
and a porter or something that was going on too. That's what Alex was saying. Shout out to Alex at Hop Squad.
Yeah,
Caesar.
doing really well.
Soft opening. Super
they
soft.
are, yeah, but it's not slowing anybody down.
No.
People are hopping in there.
I went in there for a New Year's Eve and they were pretty slammed.
Yeah,
It was good to see them though.
yeah.
They look worn out, but they also look extremely happy that they're open.
Yeah. And constant turnover. Everybody's getting beer. No, they don't have a chance to slow down because Everybody wants the beer.
That's good.
Yeah,
Good.
that's good.
Glad they're open. It tastes like a brown ale to me. I know you're saying it's not a brown ale. It just tastes like one.
Close.
It's roasted. It's got that color to it.
It's definitely an ale, correct? Ale?
Yes. Yeah.
Definitely an ale.
I thought it was lagered, man.
It has like a lot of clarity for as dark as it is.
Pretty, yeah. It's a style you don't see much.
A Weizenbach?
No.
It's not.
Oh,
No,
I know
wow.
it's not a Weizenbach.
Wow.
Not
If
even
that, was
I know.
if that was a serious guess.
No, that was. No.
That's it.
It's just something of the same color that you don't see a
It
lot
is. Yeah.
It's not
No,
a.
but
It's not a spice beer. It's not a winter warmer.
It's too roasty to be a Weizenbach.
Also, well, this might help. It might not. 3.9%. So definitely not a Weizenbach.
Definitely not a Weizenbach. It's usually a heavy wheat, which wheats can be in that range. But I don't think you would have driven south. You wouldn't have drove down south to drive back up through traffic. That'd been
Fuck off. Fuck that.
I mean, you would.
I would. No.
But you would do it just
do
to
that.
throw us off the scent. But it's like even you were like, traffic ain't worth it.
Fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck you guys. If I was sitting in traffic for you guys, no.
So you're saying it's from somewhere up north?
I'm trying to think of the strange ones. It's like
Compadre.
Yeah, I was like Compadre comes to mind.
I was thinking yours might be Compadre, but I don't know if they have that at Growler Bar.
I should have thought about going there.
Yeah.
But again,
Well,
I was
you,
like,
you said
how-
we had the right style. I was like Kolsch. So there's only like 4 Kolsch's that I can think of, like in the Austin area.
but again, it's a beer we've never had before, so
Yeah.
True, but it's all like, but we can guess the style. If we can get to the style, I mean,
I don't know if I can guess the style. I may have never had this style of beer before.
You might not have. Yeah.
it's a low ABV. Mm-hmm. Low, super low, super soft.
Lower than a brown, even.
Mm-hmm.
It is not the super soft IPA, which I wanted to get that one, but they only have the Burn It Pint House, and I didn't want to drive that far even.
Yeah,
I would have driven to the Round Rock Pint House, but they don't have it there. So I kind of hate that they don't have the same beers.
is this something that you can
location.
pick up anywhere but the brewery?
Just the brewery or other bars,
Right, I gotcha. Okay.
We can't even identify the
but
style.
it's not in cans.
Like what is the style of this beer cutter?
I know it. It's annoying me. It's annoying the hell out of me
How would you know it?
because I have an encyclopedia in my brain.
Is it a like English
Ooh,
strong? No, it's not strong.
no. Special bitters though, bitter, but it's not light enough. Because most of your bitters are like low ABV because they're made for like literally lunch beers. Essentially, is what they are. It could be an ESB.
Not an ESB.
A bitter though. Is it a bitter?
Along that line.
Lines. An English style.
I'm
It's
not-
definitely English style.
I'm not familiar enough with English style beers.
Party on Pale. No, it's definitely not that.
No. I was gonna say no. This is definitely not a pale ale. I can
No.
tell you that.
No.
Pale ale that somebody pissed in. That was really dehydrated.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
You need to drink more.
so
Yeah.
is it like a blonde ale with roasted malts?
No. It is English.
What's the style? Give me the style.
What? You guys giving up on the style? What? You can't even...
I'm giving up on the style.
I'm giving up on the name
Yeah, you probably not...
because we are going to get like
name.
If I had a style, I might be able to guess the brewery.
well, you might be able to.
It's an English mild.
An English mild.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I've got nothing.
Yeah. What is it?
It's pretty good though. I do like it.
The proper pub ale.
From?
Circle.
Oh, I should have known.
Yeah, you should have, but you didn't.
The proper pub ale from Circle
Circle.
Brewery.
Circle, yeah.
Circle proper.
It's English mild.
It's an English mild.
Yeah,
Okay.
which actually I should have gotten something about English
So it
mild
is
in
lagered.
here,
It
but
is lagered, isn't it?
proper pub ale. No,
it's an ale.
it's not lagered.
So you said ale. It's lagered, right? I'm a goddamn fool.
Yeah.
Jesus. But yeah, that's very low ABV.
So yeah,
I mean, it's-
milds are like browns, but
Yeah.
lower ABV.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
And
which is pretty much where we were. It's all,
lighter.
It's definitely like it's
It's
in
a
color.
brown-
Did you take a picture of it? Because
Yeah,
it's like it's okay.
Like
And
if,
instead of like a lot of those roastier malts or the lighter malts and roastier malts, an English mild is going to use mild malt.
Really?
As a malt, not
English
I don't know
yeast
if it's
too?
Yeah. No, but it's called mild malt.
Oh, okay.
So it's specifically for
This type of beer?
This style. I used a bit in the Tony Brown Ale.
Okay.
It gives it, it's kind of a nuttiness to
God
it.
damn it. That's why I was like, this is a brown ale. This tastes like our Tony Brown Ale.
Yeah.
This is a brown.
I wouldn't say I used a lot in that one.
My immediate gut reaction until I tasted it, I was like, it's a coffee blonde. I guess that's what I thought.
It's got that roastiness, yeah.
On the nose, it was very roasty and coffee-ish. But you're right. It's on the tongue, on the palate, like it's roasty, but it's not like super overpowering.
Well, I did pour a bit of a stout into the growler before you guys opened it. Not really. No.
That's not true.
Yeah. I was like, drinking this, I was like, this tastes like our Tony Brown Ale. I don't understand.
It does.
I don't understand how this is not a brown ale.
That would it. I mean, I have a couple bottles at home. I could have just filled up a growler with this. Gotcha. No. But Circle, a little bit about Circle. Short for Circle Brew. Not really, just Circle. I think they said it was like about community and being all connected and everything.
Yep.
And bucolicness.
Yes.
And,
Definitely some bucolic all up in there.
all those words that Clint hates.
Right.
Anyway, about Circle
no, it's not like
the use of them,
no,
the flowery prose when
Circle,
describing.
I mean, that's fine. It's not like over the top word choice or over the top like.
It was more for Strangeland that you were really upset about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Strangeland and Fourth Tap.
And Fourth Tap,
yeah, because they claimed that they had.
I will say,
not D.
I will say,
Inspired.
it's we talked to D the other night.
Oh yeah,
Oh D, and he was raving
he
about
was
his
awesome.
Groot. His
Yeah,
Groot.
Ugh. Oh, you tried it?
I
Yeah,
tried
actually,
it.
yeah.
I liked it.
I don't.
What is it?
It's that Groot. It's that rosemary Groot. I enjoyed it.
I haven't had it.
I've got one in my fridge if you want one, but it's like
I've had it before.
It
tastes like rosemary.
What I loved about D, he was all like, "You'll either love it or you'll hate it,
or you'll be okay with it."
Or it's like, but it's like it was a very polarizing beer. Like whenever they made it, it's like I can see why. I love rosemary though. You don't.
I hate it. It's
rosemary.
the worst.
I love rosemary.
Rosemary and sage. Ugh.
That's right. You didn't like the
no, the sage porter
thing. Yeah, no,
no, that was lavender.
It was sage. It was sage and lavender.
Was it sage and lavender?
Yeah, instead of
okay,
orange
that's
peel
what I
and
thought
coriander.
it was.
Yeah, it was sage
I said,
and lavender.
I said that the other night when we were talking to Dee, and somebody corrected me. I was like, okay, I thought there was sage in it.
It's Texas sage and Texas lavender.
Yeah, because it was soapy
coriander.
and spicy.
Yeah,
it's like, why? Why would you ever do this?
I enjoyed it. I did.
Which one?
The Hop and Sting, the
Remedio wit
Southwest
for
wit.
your chicken.
I did do that.
Oh,
That was
the
delicious.
chicken marinade.
That was so good.
Oh, that was the lavender beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
After a while, the lavender got kind of soothing.
I don't know if I mentioned it during that episode, but there was a brief moment that my
you
mom
never shut up.
Ever.
There was a brief moment in my history where my mom was making us eat flowers. Like she'd put them on salads and stuff. Like marigolds. You know what marigolds taste like?
Shit.
Like
grass.
Weeds. It tastes like weeds. Like worse than salad. Like it's just like this tastes exactly like it smells, like a weed. I feel like I'm eating a dandelion right now.
There you go. Or a Jaskier. A buttercup.
I'm gonna need y'all to drink a little bit faster.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Circle.
He says okay.
In 2010, Circle Brewing Company was founded by childhood friends Ben Sable and Judson Mulheron. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
What episode is this
Good
from?
guys. Good guys.
This is from our ice cream episode.
Ugh.
Oh, it's not from our. Oh no, we did the macaron episode too. Didn't we?
Yeah. I didn't really have anything for it then.
Due to what was it? The sound quality or something that we lost the Circle episode.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ben.
Yeah. It just glitched out at one point, and then I had the last half of it, and it was like, what the fuck? It was so good, but we just have to keep our memories. All right, anyway, they began with little money and an overabundance of passion. Some help from their friends and family, they pooled money to retain a lease, started construction on the brewery in March of that year, which was 2010, I had mentioned earlier. After a long and grueling build-out, few equipment delays, and a peppering of a little good and a little bad luck, they brewed their first batch of beer on December 9th, 2010. You guys remember what they brewed? Well, Clint wasn't there at the ice cream episode.
Of course not, because That's disgusting. Okay, their first beer.
Yeah, the first beer they brewed.
I feel like I know this.
I guess it's on their website.
Wasn't the
all of this is on there?
Yeah, I know, right?
But it wasn't the Blur, right?
No, it was not the Blur.
That came later.
It was the
wasn't
Envy?
the Envy.
It was the Envy.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
the Envy.
Ooh,
Don't listen to Cutter.
Knew that. I had to come up with the name of it. That's
Yeah.
what took me
For
so
some
long.
reason, I thought it was the Alibi.
You
I
heard
thought
it
was the blonde.
here first, folks. Don't listen to Cutter.
General philosophy on life.
If it's taking you this long,
They might have just got here. Huh? So, 2004, Judd graduated from Purdue and followed his passion of all things aeronautical, becoming an aviation mechanic and contractor in Denver and then San Diego. That same year, Ben graduated from the University of Miami with a degree in finance and economics.
My kind of guy right there.
2006, supplementing his business education, Ben became a boilermaker as well. And he went to Purdue. He got his MBA. He found his way after grad school to Los Angeles to make it big in the talent agency business. He didn't do that, though. Yeah.
what did he do instead?
Well, despite
Ben, where are you now?
Despite their successes in their respective industries, they had no passion for what they did. And working for others never suited either of them. They had brewed beer since they were kids growing up in Nashville. Back then, it was always in some terrible contraption that led to mixed results, either disgusting or undrinkable. But it was fun, and they always loved beer. 2008, after some serious thought and a little hands-on brewery experience, they made the leap. They packed up all their stuff and moved to Austin to open their brewery. They've come quite a way since then, and they continue to push themselves, learn new things, and experiment in their brewing.
I remember it was a big thing when they opened, too. Mm-hmm. Clint and I used to live right down the street from them.
You always bring that up somehow.
Yeah, well, we lived right over there.
Never went.
wish
but
I
We
lived
did.
over
We
there.
never went. I
Wish I
drove
still
by
had
it.
my place.
Every day I drove by it. I was like, we should go there sometime, and we never went.
Well, all they had then was Envy. No, I know. They had more stuff
And
there.
so did I.
They might have had their barrel aged in
Because
Envy.
Clint and I were even talking about home brewing at that point in time,
Yeah.
which we
What?
never did.
I didn't know that.
It was long before I met you, Ross.
Yeah.
Pre-Ross.
Pre-Ross.
That was about 2 PR, 3 PR.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think so. Somewhere in there. You definitely met
Sounds
Ross
right.
before I did. I don't even.
Yeah, no, because everybody was always talking about Cutter. And you were just like this figment of everybody's imagination. It was like Beautiful Mind or something. But people talk more about your mom, really. But
Ooh, yeah. I mean,
she was always hanging. She was always there, and you were never there. It's like, where is Cutter's supposed to be here? Well, his mom is here, but yeah. And then she would
I
hang
always
out
invite her
after.
places, and then I wouldn't go.
Well, that's what she gets for feeding you
Who
dandelions.
wants to hang out with her mom? Yeah, that's right. That's what she gets for feeding me dandelions. That's exactly right.
Hey, Cutter,
What's up, Ross?
have you heard of Casper Mattress?
I mean, like the Friendly Ghost Masters?
No, mattress. Well, they make the world's greatest mattresses. Every Casper mattress is engineered to be the most comfortable mattress you've ever tried.
Is it purple?
No, because at Casper, they feel that great sleep is the key to living a great life. We all know that Jesus was an okay guy, but imagine how much better he would have been if he had a good night's sleep. Also, arch support. But anyway, Casper believes in innovation with purpose. They believe there is a science to sleep. Casper's engineering team refines every product and obsesses over every little detail, like that overly possessive girlfriend you had in your early 20s. They're so confident you'll love their new mattress, they'll take it back for free if you don't. Cutter, how long has it been since you had a big, thick, steaming mattress? Well, that's too long. Right now, get a free memory foam pillow with the offer code Nothing Else Mattress.
Did you say mammary foam?
No, that couldn't be right.
Sorry, we can't support Casper Mattress. They're a sponsor of MSNBC, and MSNBC is blacking out Andrew Yang, so we can't support Casper.
Okay.
Until MSNBC starts giving Andrew Yang fair amount of news
Until they
coverage.
start giving him a 10% share in the Democratic primary.
We'll see how it goes.
The bastards. Fuck you, MSNBC.
Tell us how you really feel, Clint. So maybe we did go in a somewhat proper order. I wanted to go super heavy. Mm-hmm. But we're almost done here.
You're almost done here, son of a bitch.
So we all know where mine's from. Got it from Whitestone. I was really hoping they had like an East Coast IPA on draft or something. They didn't. I was like, because that's what I was going to go with. I was going to go with like their Ray Ray or their keyboard gangster. So hey, look at that. Some Whitestone.
There you go.
Everybody saw it. Oh shit! They do fill that all the way to the top.
I'm telling you, they got a cap on the foam to inhibit oxygen.
Pour it quick. That was not.
Pour it over the floor.
Guy doesn't know how to pour beer.
Look at that. It's a pretty good pour.
This fucking guy.
You know that guy?
You know that guy too?
That fucking guy.
That fucking guy. Hey,
16 candles,
it's the
John?
melted snowman.
Yeah,
It is.
So it's on the growler.
Once again, shout out to Ryan at Whitestone. Man makes good beer.
Yeah.
All those guys do. Fucking soccer hooligans, too. I do think it's funny that we, you have featured, I just want to point this out, you have featured the Converter Kolsch twice. It's been on this episode, it's been on our episodes 3 times.
3 times.
At least 3.
End of season 1, quotation marks. It's all like, and then the 9th episode, obviously, and then now.
Well,
tonight.
before, yeah.
So yeah,
What's your point?
nothing. It's a good beer. It's a great beer.
My favorite beer.
I've talked to some of my peers, if you will, and they do agree that like Converter Kolsch is like a world class Kolsch. It's like a very, very good Kolsch. So no complaints. I do enjoy drinking that beer myself.
I don't even know if it's like to style, because I've never been over to Cologne.
I've had a few German Kolsches, or German style, or German.
But have you had them in Germany?
No.
Yeah, different.
We should go to Cologne.
We should. We say that all the time.
Drink some Eau de Toilette.
Yeah.
That's Cologne in French.
It's a good, damn good beer. Converter Kolsch.
This is not that. This is a beer that I hadn't had before tonight. I've never seen it anywhere else either, though. So.
Well, how are we supposed to guess what it is, man?
Both of you.
Oh man!
What the fuck?
You know the brewery, so you're already halfway there, which is further along than we were with Ross.
It's super malty. A lot of malt in that.
I would
very
I
clear.
would not
so
call this to style either, though. Personally,
it's got to be a lager because of how clear it is. No, it's an ale.
nope, it's an ale. It's the most interesting part of the episode right now. If we had video, oh man, I can see you like Ross. So that's pretty cool.
Cutter.
You almost look at your picture there.
It's not an amber, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. I would move this very close to one of their staple beers.
Is it their German pale?
What is their German pale called? Yeah, I would say yes. I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. Just because
It's the old name of Cedar Park.
all
right?
it said on the board was blonde pale.
Oh.
So it was their blonde pale. I'd never seen it before. I wanted to go heavier, and it was not quite as hoppy as I was hoping because I really wanted an IPA just to piss you off.
I really wanted to get the party on pale, but Circle doesn't have it right now.
Damn it!
But it's got all that coconut in it.
Oh, you sons of bitches!
I didn't do it, man.
We didn't do it because we wanted
you because you wanted to. No,
I did want
he just said it wasn't there, and you just said they didn't have their East Coast style. That's why you didn't have that IPA.
Well, the other one I chose, the first one I tried, was they had a release they just did today. It was their cherry and fig blonde.
Oh. But people put figs in.
But to me, it wasn't very cherry or fig, and so I was like, I'm not really interested.
Yeah, much like Hop Squad's holiday Rogan beer.
Yeah, there wasn't very much fruit in that at all. It's good, still good.
Yeah, it's still good. I had one today.
I had one on New Year's Eve.
I had that in the Saison today.
I still think y'all need a mulligan on this because you both brought beers that we've never had before.
That was kind of the whole point, I thought.
No, how is that
Sort
the
of,
point?
yeah.
Like, how is that the point? How are we supposed to guess what it is if we've never had it before?
Next time,
You're supposed to be able to guess the style, and then go from,
and then you know
deduce
the
from
place,
there, yeah.
and then what did they brew there?
I'm sorry. What? So this is a blonde pale ale.
Yeah. I was hoping it was going to be more
I don't know that
hoppy blonde is what I was hoping for.
I don't think I've had
hoppy
a
red?
blonde pale ale before.
So I expected to be
And
more
I
hoppy.
know
This is
I
good.
have never had.
Is it their Bruggerhoff?
Bruggerhoff. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
But no, it didn't have. It just said blonde pale on the thing.
Oh, so that's the name of it, or
Blonde pale ale is all it said. It didn't say Brugerhoff.
And I know I've never had an English mild before. So, not
So what
only
you-
did
so
you
what
both
you're
we
saying-
need to go to Circle more often.
So what you're
Not
saying
only
is
did
you're
you-
a basic bitch.
Yeah. Not only did y'all both bring beers we've never
wasn't-
had,
it
you've
wasn't a
also managed
Pilsner.
to bring two styles I've never had before.
It wasn't a Pilsner. It wasn't a Hef. I don't know. Not a Weizenbach.
Not a
It's clearly
Weizenbach.
not dark enough to be a porter or a stout.
It wasn't a stout. It wasn't a porter. It wasn't a blonde ale. It wasn't a pale ale. It wasn't a
Oh, man.
Kolsch.
I
Imagine,
didn't vomit because it wasn't an IPA.
imagine if we had brought Bill Pickett Porter and he wouldn't have, he couldn't guess it.
Oh,
Bill Pickett's pretty decent.
I don't know if you can get Bill Pickett anymore.
I
They
don't know.
changed it.
Yeah,
Blacklands
Porter.
Oh, yeah. You don't like that one as much, right?
Yeah, I didn't like it as much.
Yeah.
Bill Pickett was better. Goes down smooth.
Just like those bulls.
I thought about going to Whitestone. That was my first choice. I almost went to Red Horn
Yeah.
Well, I
because they're
almost
literally
got.
right down the road.
I almost got a blackberry sour. I think it was whose was it?
I know somebody has one. I can't think of who it is.
Jam
Started with-
session?
It started with an E.
No, Jam set.
It was like
Eureka
a lady.
Heights?
No, it was like a lady's name or something like that. Like Emma. I don't know something.
Elda M?
No, it wasn't Elda M.
Meridian Hive.
No.
I don't
No,
know.
I it was between Whitestone. I was like, or Red Horn.
Mm-hmm.
I almost went to Blue Bonnet.
Yeah.
It's like, but I was going through all the places where I was like, where can I go?
Blue Bonnet still would have made Clint mad.
Yeah, because
We never been there.
Because if I went to Blue Bonnet, I was probably going to get their cream ale.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
We've actually at least had some stuff from Blue Bonnet.
yeah,
I haven't.
we've had
At different
the Salado Beer Festival.
Salado Beer Festival.
And did I
Did we
have
have anything at the Texas Craft Beer?
Brewery? I don't think so
I don't
because we
thi-
just went to Blue Owl.
Yeah.
And I was like,
The
forget everybody
crowler,
else.
the crowler I got, Ross and I've had before.
Oh, is it the collaboration?
No,
No, not the one with Flick's Brewhouse.
I had the Num Num juice.
Num Num Juice.
Yeah, was it Num Num?
That
juice?
was their collaboration
Oh,
with
okay.
Flick's Brewhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, what was?
yeah,
Yeah.
It was okay.
It was their triple dry hopped Num Num juice. Triple.
That
hopped.
would have been that. Yeah, just
I saw the ABV and I was like, let me find something else. I almost went with the Nunchuck Brown.
well, I mean, we got really light ones, so you could have brought it on home with
That's true. I
the really
could
heavy
have.
one.
But it's like once again, I didn't know where we were and everything.
Yeah.
I was expecting 4 beers.
Yeah,
I was expecting 5, and then hit a late dropout, and then a no show.
yeah.
Shout out to Tony,
I was the one going for like the banana.
the big old dick. So now that we're 2 years in, what's been your favorite episode to record?
Oh man, I don't remember any of them.
You don't none of them. Just blanking out.
Circle was fun.
But you,
Yeah,
it was
Too bad
it was
nobody-
so fun that nothing recorded.
yeah. Too bad. Well, half
Half
of
of it
it
recorded.
half of it recorded.
It was
Clint has-
sorry. I just found the beer that I almost got. It was Red Horn, and
Yeah.
it was Miss Edna.
Oh, the name of it was a lady.
That would have still
Yeah.
been funny had I ended up going to Red Horn and we would have
Yeah.
got the same.
But my Crowler is 512's cream stout.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I thought about getting the 51211.
We all got growlers for tonight, and then we all miraculously got crowlers
Growlers.
also.
Well, you know, Alex. When Alex says, "Hey, you want a crowler?" I was like, "Yeah, oh, yeah." Okay.
Yeah, it's the 512 Cascable cream
okay.
stout.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Spicy.
ABV 6, IBU 20.
ABV on this pail is 5.2.
Your mom's 5.2.
She's 5'2".
Same difference.
But no, it's I wished it was a bit hoppier just because I wanted to piss Clint off.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to like really tick him off.
Next
You
year.
guys are next year.
You
get
can
some-
you can tolerate most pale ales, can't you? You
yeah,
like
most
pale
pale
ales?
ales. Yeah. It's IPAs that go too far.
If Pint House had their Gonchorin, I think I might have gotten that one.
I thought about going to Pint House also.
Yeah. But I think you can only get growlers of their stuff.
so.
Next time,
But I wonder if they would fill it if you brought a growler.
I don't know. That's weird. Yeah.
See, that's where I started running into because it's like I didn't have a growler immediately ready. Like I didn't take one to work with me. I meant to clean mine last night, and I was like, I forgot. So I was like, I'll just buy one.
Yeah.
I could use more growlers anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the other thing I ran into today. I was like, well, I'm gonna have to supplement if I have to get 2 growlers if I need to.
2
Could you
growlers
just
is
put
a
a big
growler.
old question mark on the side, like write ABV and that kind of stuff? I'll know what it is.
everybody remember that the converter culture is also known as the fuck you cutter
Yeah,
culture.
there you go. The insult makes it taste so much better.
So much better.
So much sweeter, some
Yeah.
might say.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Good stuff.
Fuck that Ryan guy. You know, I take back all the good stuff I said.
He's a class act.
But do you remember why he wrote that? Or why that's written on a can? I was thinking about this the other day. It was so frustrating because when we would have wrapped cans while
would peel
everybody
the
else
wraps.
everybody else was talking, you would sit there peeling the wraps as people are talking, and then it would
We talked about that during the episode, didn't we?
because every time you wanted to find something under the wrap, and
Well,
you know what you found?
Nothing. Big old
Nothing.
aluminum can.
So yeah,
said-
we said
We got some undressing going on over here. Cutter, you want to share with us?
Yeah, Whitestone's can is much like Wrench's. They just have a wrap over the top of the
A
can,
plastic
opposed to
wrap.
yeah.
At least
plastic.
at least it says "fuck you, cutter" on it.
There you go.
It
yeah.
does not. You wrote that on there, Clint. You wrote that on there.
But before they put the wrap on, he wrote.
They
that
knew
on
I
there.
was going to drink this particular can.
Well, he actually wrote it on all of them just in case.
I went to
also-
the brewery and they were like, "Oh yeah, you got to write that on every can."
He also went down to Twisted X because we were going to do their Gulf Coast instead. But
Just in case.
yeah, just in case. So a lot of people
So
are
then
going to get...
our listeners at home are drinking the
No,
Twisted
because-
Egg,
because they
Gulf
don't wrap their
Kolsch.
cans. They don't wrap their cans.
Maybe
So-
they do.
No, they don't.
You, gotta
know
ru-
that. You
I
know that.
do.
You're gonna ruin
Cutter.
this joke.
Hey, Cutter.
I'm going to ruin this
Fuck
joke.
you.
Yeah. Dude.
Oh.
and that's where that came from.
That'd be so awesome.
One batch. It's just one batch. That's all I need to be like, he's going to find one of these.
But you don't unwrap cans anymore.
We haven't had a
don't know
wrapped
that.
can in a while.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's not entirely true.
What's the last wrapped can we had?
Well, I know the Southwest Wit was wrapped.
What is it?
But that's been
I don't
8
think I was on
months.
that episode.
That was April, wasn't it? Holy shit, that
You
was
were
a long
there.
time ago.
Was I there?
Yeah, you
was
drank it. It was lavender.
Oh, the Southwest Wit. Okay.
We've mentioned it twice now.
I don't know.
All right, Joel.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention. Sometimes.
That was what beer should taste like.
No, that's not what beer should taste like.
That is what soap should taste like.
Yes,
That's what
yes.
soapy beer should taste
I
like.
enjoyed it. For the record, it did make really good chicken.
Okay. Well, we have it on the record. All right.
But
for you.
if it makes it the final cut. Hey, what else do you have about Whitestone?
That's it. That was it.
Oh, okay,
That was
fair.
complete.
That guy Ryan's a good guy.
Yeah, it's cool.
He's not bad.
Kevin's all right, too.
Kevin's good too. I like Kevin.
Mike,
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's cool.
I don't know any of their current brewers, so Chris Gray is cool.
Their former brewer.
Yeah, he's with Lake Austin Ales now.
Are they still brewing at Celis?
I don't know where they're brewing, but they are putting out beer. You got it on the shelf.
I do have it on the shelf.
Yeah. I don't know where they're brewing. I have to talk to him sometime.
Where do we want to go for our third year?
Third year?
Where
Just-
do we want to go during
just the
our
year
third
in general.
Yeah, just the year in
I
general.
don't know.
Hop Squad, we're definitely going to Hop Squad.
Fourth tap.
Fourth tap. We got
Fourth tap.
fourth taps on deck.
Some might say we're going to Fourth Tap, next week.
Some wrong people.
Is it nice?
2
Is it
weeks.
not next week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
19th.
19th.
We still can't decide what day we're going to
19th.
the Fourth Tap.
It's
19th.
a Sunday. But we have the Hopolytics guy
Next
coming
weekend?
next weekend.
When is that?
Well, he put out this survey that a lot of people filled out.
I didn't fill it out.
People, well, yeah, I know.
And I'm a super taster, so
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're going to have to hear this again?
In
We bring it up every episode.
in the Texas metro areas, it was a survey that I don't know what his sample size was, but not
12
every
ounces.
probably, yeah. But it was just of your favorite beers, most look forward to breweries that you think make the best beers, and then it went really in depth, like
Whitestone,
like best IPAs, best pilsners, best whatever. But we'll discuss it more.
I had a really small sample size the other day, but the few people that I did talk to about brewery experience really upset me, just because it was like their dogs factored into the brewery experience.
Yeah.
I was like,
fuck you and your dog.
I don't hate dogs. I don't hate dogs at all.
You have to have your dog has to be into it. I don't know.
I agree.
Yeah,
it's like
really chill.
It's like if I can go to a brewery without my dog, like that should be the way to go. So if I have to take my dog with me,
they're like, oh, I didn't like that brewery because I couldn't bring my dog inside.
Right.
Yeah. That is one of the that was one of the categories in I think that the guy did. Most dog friendly bars.
You know what I like about cats?
Or not bars, but
you don't
breweries.
take them to breweries?
I don't take them to breweries. By the way, I saw some weird dude with a cat on his shoulder as he walked out of the gas station the other day. I was like,
was it Chance?
No.
Fuck
it was some dude wearing a purple trench coat, and I wanted to punch him in the face.
His
cat was just sitting there chilling on his neck. It was like, you look homeless, bro. One. And so, like, I don't like what you're doing at all. Leave your cat at home. That's what cats are meant for.
You leave them at home.
Keeping you warm on a cold night.
Opening cabinets. Opening the fridge. Taking all your corn dogs.
Drinking all your converted Kolsch.
Drinking all... It wouldn't shock me at all. If I had converted Kolsch in my fridge right now, my cat would just be... Where have you been?
Your cat's a bastard.
Yeah. He is.
Yeah.
He truly is. He's a good cat. He really is.
He's not a good cat.
He's mellowed at his older age.
Oliver?
No, he hasn't.
Oliver, yeah.
What did Oliver ever do to you, man?
A lot.
Oh, okay. Did he knock down the beer and then you had to clean it up?
Yes.
That's right. Shiner's really 100th anniversary. Yeah.
Old Shiner beers that were set up on a thing for decoration. And then
I'm sorry, I have to go to work. Please clean this up.
You know what's great about that cat?
Not a goddamn thing.
I mean, he's a cat.
He's all right.
He's always going in my room.
I've only met him recently.
Tearing up my flip-flops. He's a piece of shit.
You shouldn't have flip-flops.
The thing you have to worry about with that cat is that he learns.
Yeah?
Like he just fucking learns. Like he watches you
open doors.
He's like, how can I get this motherfucker to do exactly what I want? And he'll go about your way for a little bit. And he's like,
piss in the laundry room.
No, that's Fang. That's my cat does not piss inside. He doesn't even use the litter box. He just
one of them. What?
No, he'll scratch at the door and say, "Hey, bitch, let me outside." I was like, "All right, you go outside."
No,
that's my cat. Oh, it's like Oliver would be defiant. So we'd just get a squirt bottle and we'd squirt him. Until the first few times he was fine, but then after about a week, I don't know, it took him a week, and he'd just sit there and he'd be like, eyes wide open, and he'd like put his ears back, like just take the full mist in his face. He's like, I got this, I got it. He did like 5 or 6 squirts before he'd finally, all right, I'm too wet, I gotta go. It's like fucking worthless. Like it's like it's not even worth it if you have to spray him like 6 or 7 times to fight.
No,
but
like,
you're basically just giving him a bath. He's like, just lick it off.
He used to just like it just get too quiet, and we'd be like, Oliver, and then we'd look over, and you could see like the kitchen from where we were.
Still does it,
and he just like comes like just prancing out of the kitchen, just like
you'd hear him jump off the counter.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be on the counter. You'd hear him jump off the counter, and he'd come around the corner and say, "Hey guys, what's up?" So it definitely wasn't on the counter. What the fuck you were talking about? Like,
I wasn't eating those chicken wings you left up on the counter. Not at all.
Definitely didn't open the fridge and eat those corn dogs that were in there. I'm like,
that was like the day I came home, and the fridge door is open, and there are corn dog sticks all over the fucking ground, and I'm just like, I called Cutter and was like, "Did you leave the fridge door open?" And he was like, "No." I was like, "The cat can open the fridge door now."
Become fucking self-aware, like, hey cat, He knows how to get just under your skin. You see that look like, I ain't no bitch. He gives you that look just like, ears back, just like, I ain't no bitch. It's like, slap. He's like, ow, that kind of hurt. It's like, but I ain't no bitch. Get the fuck out.
And then he finally runs out, and then it's like, but yeah, he's a bastard. I don't like that cat.
It's perfect for Cutter then.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, totally perfect for Cutter.
Par for the course. Definitely trained me for my daughter, who I have to basically do the same thing. She looks at me all the time. She says, I ain't no bitch. Slap her around 3 or 4 times.
Hit her with a flip flop.
Chancla. Chancla.
Get your chancla.
That's a flip flop for a thong for you guys up north.
Sandal.
Huh?
Sandal.
Sandal? Yeah, there you go. Sandal. That's another one.
Hey, Cutter.
What's going on, Russ?
Have you heard of Lisa mattresses?
No.
Well, they make the world's greatest mattresses. Lisa is a direct-to-consumer online mattress company dedicated to challenging and changing what people could and should expect from their beds and their mornings. Unicorns and surprise butt stuff? You bet. At Lisa, they were tired of mattress companies that were overpromising and under-delivering. They were tired of products with claims that they couldn't live up to. They were tired of pushy salespeople stuffing mattress showrooms. They were just plain tired.
I'm a little concerned.
Like Cutter's mom.
Surprise butt stuff. Are they coil mattresses?
No.
Okay. Well,
don't
they're
believe
not
so.
that kind of surprise
I don't
butt
think
stuff.
so.
then.
Every Lisa mattress is made to order. It's assembled and compressed just for you and then shipped to your front door in a box. Like that mail-order bread that we were all sworn to secrecy about. Every mattress purchase helps a child dream for tomorrow.
It would have been better had
Tonight-
she survived.
Yeah. Through their partnership with national and local nonprofits, they're on a mission to make sure that everyone, especially children and young adults in poverty, have a safe, comfortable place to rest their heads at night. Unlike that poor woman which we aren't allowed to talk about. So buy a new mattress and dream about a life that doesn't so closely resemble your own. And right now, get a free orphan child with offer code Family Mattress. Doo-ba-da-doop-doo-wah. It's Family Matters.
Rest in peace, Svetlana.
We're not allowed to talk about it.
I censored your name.
Why would you say that name?
So, yeah. Whitestone, yeah. So what do you guys think of but I guess we didn't give ratings for the beers.
Who brought the best beer?
I did.
You did.
Yeah, Converter Kolsch.
I like
That's
how-
that's not the best I've ever tasted it, but yeah.
Fresh from the brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
That was good.
That was the way it's meant to be.
Yeah.
I am very happy that all of us got it today, though. Like,
yeah.
That's the best way to do it. Like even growlers, I know stay good for a while, but it's like literally today. We all did it right.
I think mine still would have been cold if I got it yesterday, but no, I wanted to go today to make sure it was as fresh as possible.
I'm curious what everybody else got in their growlers too. We're gonna do an up late.
Up Too Late with Ross, Cutter, and Clint.
Yeah, sure, why not?
RCC Cola?
CCR.
CCR.
CCPD.
Yeah.
What is it? CCPR. What?
T?
Like,
A?
are you talking about the Soviet Union?
CPR.
Yeah.
No,
CCRP?
CCCP.
CCCP.
That's right. That's what it is.
Like the Colgate Cavity Patrol, but with one extra C.
Comrade Colgate.
There you go. You know, if dentists make their money from bad teeth, then why are you going to listen to what 4 out of 5 dentists agree upon?
That's a good question. Because you would
for thought.
think that they're recommending the best for you, but really,
But then that'd
they
put
could
him out
be
of
recommending
business.
the worst,
Yeah.
so that you have to come into the dentist.
But they're doctors. So they have
Trident
your
means
best
3
interests at
teeth.
heart.
Are they doctors? Did they
Yeah.
take the Hippocratic Oath?
Well, you know what you call a doctor that fails med school?
A dentist.
There you go. All this anti-dentist.
You're an anti-dentite.
There you go.
Anti-dentite.
Pretty soon you're going to be saying they should have their own schools.
They do have their own schools.
There you go. There you go.
All that should be cut.
A good chunk. Yeah.
That, the whole talk about Oliver, just get rid of all of it.
You said Chunk, sorry.
Yeah.
The Sloth.
There you go.
Goonies?
Sloth?
What was that name? Sloth?
Yeah.
John Matuszak.
Played for the Rams.
Yeah. True story.
I thought his name was like Chug or something like that.
No, Chunk was the
Chunk,
fat kid.
yeah.
Chunk was the fat kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sloth
Truffle
was
Shuffle.
Truffle Shuffle.
Yeah,
Sloth was the guy with Down syndrome.
Downs?
Or just much worse.
Elphism?
Yeah.
the guy who was from an inbred.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was it. Something happened.
Clearly inbred.
It's like the RNA and the DNA are crossed in there. I don't know.
But a man loved his baby roots.
He's got a third.
You might
third
say they
strand
were
of DNA.
crisscrossed.
There you go. They'll make you jump.
Unlike Cutter's mom's legs when she was
Oh.
on last time.
Spread eagle.
Speaking of mattresses, hey Cutter, have you ever heard of Purple mattresses?
I know.
No. Well,
Definitely not.
They make the world's greatest mattresses, but they didn't start out making mattresses. In 1993, they created Floam, the world's lightest weight cushioning fluid. Soon, Floam, which was being used in wheelchair cushions, footwear, golf bags by Top Flight, industrial knee pads, and more. But not content to make you able to stay on your knees longer, the people at Purple invented hyperelastic polymer, a soft, strong material that can stretch 15 times its resting size. So it's a grower, not a shower.
From floam to flubber.
The key discovery came when it was molded in a shape that could relax under pressure points. Redistributing the pressure to other areas, the same feature turned out to give amazing back support in mattresses.
Was that the first shape that they molded it into?
I don't. They didn't talk.
Let's be
about,
honest.
They didn't talk about other shapes.
No. The other shapes you want firm.
No, and now it's not just
Whenever
mattresses.
you're molding a shape, usually that's the first shape you go to.
Cat poop. Anyway, now it's not just mattresses. They have pet beds for your furry friends, weighted blankets for your emotional pain, and seat cushions for every booty. And right now, get a free box with every shipment when you use the offer code Size Doesn't Really Mattress.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
All the time I spent writing that? Yeah, I guess not.
No, the last one was the best one. So
The last was the best one?
Purple
I don't know,
mattress.
I like the Lisa one.
That
All
one
right.
didn't hit. Didn't land.
All right, I'll cut it.
So many mattress.
Yeah.
World's greatest mattresses.
World's greatest mattresses.
Hey, Cutter.
Year 2. World's greatest mattresses.
Have you ever heard of Sealy mattress?
Made right here in Sealy, Texas. Actually, I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true at all. You know what's in Sealy, Texas?
Not a goddamn thing.
Not a goddamn thing.
There's a gas station.
There is a gas station, a Chevron, if I'm not mistaken.
You're a gas station.
It's been a
Probably
long time. I've talked about going to Houston, I don't know how many times. I was planning on going at least twice this year, and
Platypus.
I went 0 times.
You know where we should go?
Shiner. I haven't made the pilgrimage in a long time.
Shiner is craft beer in Texas.
Yeah, fiercely independent.
All right. So, we all agree that I brought the best beer.
It's hard to argue with the converter Kolsch, it really is.
They're all ones. Yeah.
They're all ones,
ones
for sure.
Yeah, they're all good. Not overly hoppy. Perfect, guys. Well done, both of you. Even though you conspired to fuck me over with hoppy
There wasn't.
beer.
There wasn't a conspiracy.
We conspired so hard that we didn't fuck you over.
We conspired on our own. That's not a conspiracy.
You both thought
That's
about
just
it.
a single person. 2 single persons acting independently.
It's true. And neither of them fucking you over.
Ultimately.
I thought.
Ultimately, you didn't.
I thought about getting the tuxedo T-shirt.
I'm regretting
actually.
not getting a growler of the one that I did
Yeah.
order.
As I recalled, you didn't hate the tuxedo T-shirt.
I didn't hate the tuxedo.
The black IPA,
That was a good one.
very malty.
And I actually
It-
borderline liked
It's basically a
Barking
hoppy.
Armadillo
Yeah, you
IPA.
know, borderline. I thought you liked
No,
it.
he said it was his favorite IPA.
It was my favorite IPA. Let's not go crazy around here.
Doesn't mean that he liked it.
Borderline.
Okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah, I don't know what I would say about it. I didn't drink it again. So we had the Whitestone Converter Kolsch.
Yep.
We had the
Proper
English,
pub ale.
proper pub ale English mild
Circle.
from Circle. Mm-hmm. And then we had
Another
the Blonde Pale Ale from Whitestone.
That was a good beer. They're all good beers.
Yeah.
And you aren't sure of what the name is?
It just
said Blonde Pale Ale.
The Blonde Pale Ale is what was on the
The
board.
Pale Ale.
It's very good also.
It was good. Yeah, they were all good. I liked them all.
Yeah.
Visit your local brewery.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, it's really hard to guess
local.
what a beer is
Visit Whitestone.
when you haven't had that beer before.
Follow us on Untapped.
Whitestone's having their 4th anniversary really soon.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
They don't do beer Olympics anymore, though.
Nah, they haven't. Maybe next year, maybe this year.
When they're not so busy trying to expand.
Yeah. I guess the expansion. Yeah. And Circle's gonna have their cookies and craft beer February 1st.
February 1st.
Yeah.
Fuck those Girl Scout cookies.
Well, with the VIP, you get in early.
You
So
get
you
it
don't-
early.
Do you get more cookies?
You get more beer. You get an extra beer. Their special cookie
That's just as good almost.
cookie ale. I'm not sure. They haven't released many details about it, but yeah,
Cookie ale.
cookie ale.
How much are tickets, Russ?
Well, 35 for VIP, but
God damn it! I should have known it was Circle because he mentioned the fucking VIP thing earlier.
Well, I mentioned
I'm
that
a
before while
goddamn
I was
retard.
while I was at work. So, but yes, you are. But
Alright, fair enough. Gotta read between the lines with these guys.
But yeah, last I checked, they had 5 VIP tickets left, so they might not have any more.
They might not.
They still have the regular tickets, but with those, you don't get in an hour early. So
You don't get to try that extra beer.
yeah,
If you have 100 VIPs, is it really VIP anymore?
it's less than they had last year.
Oh, less VIPs.
Well, no, it's less people total.
Oh yeah.
Well, if they have 100 VIPs, which I don't think they have, I don't know if they have 100 VIPs. That would be less people than were in there last year. Which it was difficult to move around last year. You really couldn't get to the cookies and beer because they had them lined up on tables inside the brewery. Well, deep inside the brewery where people don't normally go. And then people would get their cookies and their beer, and then they would stand there and eat their
of course,
cookies
'cause-
and drink their beer.
Because it's fucking Austin.
You motherfucker.
You motherfuckers.
Get your cookies and beer and move the fuck out of the way.
You're not the only one there, you fucking prick.
But I talked to somebody at the brewery, it was last week at Hop Squad, and they said, well, they're changing things up this year. So they're going to have it more, it's going to be more organized. So
Cool.
I'm hoping it'll be run a little bit better. So
I mean,
I'm still gonna get there
there's
early,
always
so-
challenges you don't expect,
Yeah.
like douches.
yeah, they
cutters.
did not
Fucking
expect
douches.
that many people last year. So
It is what it is.
They underestimated the appeal of
cookies and beer.
cookies and beer.
Yeah.
Cookies and beer.
Yeah,
Cookies
but Hop Squad is going to do Boy Scout crackers and beer. So in case you don't want...
Is that a
Don't they
thing?
do?
No.
Don't the Boy Scouts do popcorn?
That's what somebody told me. Popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn.
Popcorn and beer.
Popcorn and nuts or something like that. But
Just popcorn. I believe it's just popcorn.
come to Hop Squad, see some nuts.
Pop these nuts in your mouth.
There you go. But they're not actually doing that.
No,
But
they're really not.
But that's a suggestion, if they want to.
'Cause that would be sexist.
It's like, hey, don't go over there. Come over here. We've got Boy Scouts.
And
Anyway.
eagles. We have eagles over here.
They would get all the priests.
Majestic. There you go. There's less people circle. Anyway, okay. I don't know where we're going with that. But
No. Cool. Yep. One's all around. Anything else anybody wants to add?
yeah, it's, subscribe to us. Hit that little like button, whatever. I don't know.
Follow us, 3BI Ross, 3BI Clint, 3BI Cutter
Untapped.
On Untapped. I'm definitely the heaviest drinker of the three of us on Untapped.
I don't know. We don't know that you finish those drinks.
There's
He
only been
just-
like 2 that I haven't.
you don't have to
he-
drink them to untap them.
He only goes 3 sips in.
That's
There you
not
go.
true at all.
Yeah, no. But yeah,
Once again, like, thanks for following us. Like 2 years, so we're still doing this. We're still enjoying it.
Yeah,
yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
We didn't talk
Sundays
about
morning.
your guys' favorite moments anyway, but
Oh, yeah, so we didn't.
we didn't.
No.
We didn't go around.
It's okay.
Clint doesn't have favorite moments. As when everybody
Clint's like,
leaves, that's
anytime
that's
that
his
Cutter's
favorite
not
moment.
here.
It's all a blur, guys.
Yeah,
By the time we
a
leave,
circle
yeah, you're
blur.
right.
All right,
To another year.
to another year. We should be toasting that, but no, never mind.
We're out of. Yeah,
We're not out of beer, but
we're not. But
technically, Clint's
I'm-
kicking us out, so we gotta
yeah,
go.
I gotta. I gotta sign off.
All right.
All right, so, yeah.
All right. This is Clint.
This is Ross.
This is Cutter.
And this is the podcast.
This is the podcast.
Thanks for sticking around. You can subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Spotify, BigHeadsMedia.com, or anywhere there are podcasts. If you like what you heard, rate and review us on iTunes. Check out our Patreon. Find it at patreon.com/3beersinpodcast. Check out all of our awards. You can give as little as $1 a month to help us keep doing what we're doing. It really helps out, and we'll give you a thank you on the show. Or for a little more, you can remain anonymous. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 3beersinpodcast. Check out our website, 3beersinpodcast.com. You can find information about us in the show along with the links to all of our episodes and our really cool merchandise. While you're on our site, you can tell us what you like, what you don't like. If you don't like us, then why the hell are you still here? You should have turned us off long ago. But if you're just going to listen to us anyway, you should probably subscribe too. And if you would like a transcript of our podcast, write down everything that we just said. It's definitely lagered. It's definitely an ale.
Small Town Secrets is a podcast that explores the secrets and strangeness of small towns across the globe. They may be local legends, paranormal, true crime, or just plain weird. Join me every other week as I tell you stories of these small towns, as well as local headlines and listener stories. Get it wherever you get your podcast. For more info, check out stscast.com. Every town has a secret. What is yours?